Days.
The
junction of mercy. The junction of mercy. Tell somebody beside you that the Lord will take you to the junction of mercy. The person that is talking to beside you does not hear what you are saying. When we are talking about junction, it's a place of confusion for so many people. And such people will not know the next route to pass. Should I pass this route or this route? Sometimes if somebody does not see another person to describe the way for him, that junction or route can peg somebody. You'll be looking around saying that I don't know where to pass anymore. It used to happen to somebody in the dream state or in the spirit. One extent that the person will not know where to pass again or to run to. And there's a lot of people that have reached this junction in life that they don't know the next route or way to pass anymore. Is this the person I should marry? Is this kind of work I should learn or do? Should I dwell here or this place? Should I do this job or not? The reason why he's asking himself that question is because he has met himself in that junction of confusion. Not until the person has left that junction of confusion and gotten to the junction of mercy. The Yoruba people say that where somebody is going is not far, but the place the person is passing through is plenty. When a person passes by many junctions, the place where he's heading to is so long, will take long. The junction of mercy. Let us go to the book of Isaiah chapter 22. Because this junction is a must for you to reach. We are in the 7th month already. The remaining month that this year will come to an end is maybe 5. That means 6.5 months is already burnt away. And you must know what you are doing in this 7th month to the 12th month you are going. This is the reason why you need the junction of mercy. You can leave the junction of confusion. I don't know what to do anymore. Isaiah 22. I want you to listen attentively and pay attention to this. We are praying so that the understanding of the prayer point. Verse 20. Verse 20.
Yóò sì ṣe ní ọjọ́ náà ní èmi ó pe Eliakimu ìránṣẹ́ mi ọmọ Hilkiah.
Then it shall be in that day that I will call my servant Eliakim the son of Hilkiah.
Èmi ó sì fi àgbọ̀n aṣọ ìgúnwà rẹ̀ wọ̀, èmi ó sì fi àmùrè rẹ̀ dì í, èmi ó sì fi ìjọba lé e ní ọwọ́, òun ó sì jẹ́ bàbá fún àwọn olùgbé Jerúsálẹ́mù àti fún ilé Júdà.
Clothe him with your robe and strengthen him with your belt. I will commit your responsibility into his hand. He shall be a father to the inhabitants of Jerusalem and to the house of Judah.
Ìsíká ilé Dábìlì ni èmi ó sì fi lé èjìká rẹ̀, yóò sì ṣí, kò sí ẹni tí yóò tì, òun ó sì tì, kò sí ẹni tí yóò ṣí.
The key of the house of David I will lay on his shoulder, so he shall open and no one shall shut, and he shall shut and no one shall open.
Èmi ó sì kàn án bí ìṣó ní ibi tí ó le, òun ó sì jẹ́ fún ìtẹ́ ògo fún ilé bàbá rẹ̀.
I will fasten him as a peg in a secure place, and it will become a glorious throne to his father's house.
Gbogbo ògo ilé bàbá rẹ̀ ni wọ́n sì fi kọ́ ọ ní ọrùn àti ọmọ àti èso gbogbo ohun èlò ìfẹ́ títí dé àgọ́ ọtí.
They will hang on him all the glory of his father's house, the offspring and the posterity of vessels of small quantity, from the cups to all the pitchers.
Níbi tí a kà yé.
What we just read.
Ẹni yìí Ọlọ́run mú lọ sí ìkóríta àánú.
This personality we just read in the Bible, the Lord took him to the junction of mercy.
Ó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í sọ àwọn nǹkan tí òun ó ṣe fún àti ohun tí ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí nígbà tó bá dé ìkóríta àánú.
He started to tell tell him all what will begin to happen to him whenever he reaches the junction of mercy.
Láì ṣe làálàá, láì sáré kiri, láì gbàgbẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀, láì ṣe bíráìbù yìí pé àwọn ọkọ báyìí ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí farahàn nínú ayé rẹ̀ nígbà tó bá dé ìkórìtà àánú.
Without toiling, without laboring, without doing hard work, these things will begin to surface in your life whenever you read the
Náwó òtún ẹ̀ sókè fún sọ pé Olúwa yóò mú mi dé ìkórìtà àánú mi.
My mercy point.
Ó dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa. Ohun tó dára ni kéèyàn dé ìkórìtà àánú.
It's a good thing for you to reach the junction of mercy.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká wo kí ni ìkórìtà àánú.
Let us look at the meaning of the junction of mercy.
Àkọ́kọ́.
Number one.
Ó jẹ́ ìkórìtà ìpè.
It's a junction of calling.
Ó ní èmi yóò sì pè ẹnìkan.
Say that I will call forth someone.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ibi tí a kà ní verse 20 yẹn.
According to the 20th
Pé
verse.
Eliakim pé màá pè é.
That Eliakim, I will call
Bí
him.
wọn ọ̀bá tiẹ̀ ní ìpè ní ilé wọn.
Even though they don't have calling in their household.
Ṣùgbọ́n yóò orí rẹ̀ ni yóò ti kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀.
But it shall start on him.
Ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí pé àánú ni tá a bá pè ọ́ sínú iṣẹ́ Olúwa.
That means it's mercy if you are called into the work of God.
Ọlọ́run bá gbà fún ọ kó o máa ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú àánú lórí gbà.
If God agrees with you that you should work together with him, you have received mercy.
Torí pé àwọn kan wà kọ́ Ọlọ́run tó fẹ́ kọ́ Ọlọ́run pé àwọn tó náà sọ pé mi ò pe ẹ̀mí yìí.
Because there are some people that are crying night and day that Lord please call me, and God refused to call them.
Ìkejì.
Number two.
Ó jẹ́ ìkórìtà aṣọ ìgúnwà.
It is a junction of the garment of raiment.
Pé aṣọ ìgúnwà yẹn túmọ̀ sí pé aṣọ ìjẹtàbá aṣọ ògo.
That means the garment of lordship and kingship and dominion.
Ìkẹta.
Number three.
Ó jẹ́ ìkórìtà àmùrè àánú.
It is a junction of the robe of mercy.
Ó jẹ́ ìkórìtà àmùrè àánú.
It is junction of the robe, the belt of mercy. Number four.
Ó jẹ́ ìkórìtà gbígba ìjọba.
It is a junction whereby you receive authority
Tó
and kingdom.
o bá tí ì gba ìjọba.
You have not received kingdom and
O ò
dominion.
lè rí ìjọba lò láíláí.
You can never use kingdom on
Àwọn
earth.
tó bá gba ìjọba ló máa ń rí ìjọba lò.
Only those that receive dominion will be able to dominate.
Ìkarùn-ún.
Number five.
Ó jẹ́ ìkórìtà jíjẹ́ olórí ní ìlú rẹ̀.
It's a junction of being a lord over your city.
Ní ìlú tó o ti jáde.
The city where you come from.
Wàá jẹ́ olórí níbẹ̀.
Become a lord or heir.
Wọ́n bá tí ì rí ẹwọ́ nílé ṣe nǹkan kan.
They have not seen it yet. They will not be able to do anything.
Ìkẹfà.
Number six.
Ó jẹ́ ìkórìtà gbígbé ìjọba lé ọ ní èjìká.
It's a junction whereby a kingdom is placed on your shoulders.
Ọlọ́run ẹ gbé ìjọba ilé bàbá àti ìyá rẹ̀ á gbé lé ọ ní èjìká.
God will place the kingdom and the lordship of your fathers and your mothers upon your shoulders.
Ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí pé ìwọ ló máa jẹ́ olú ọmọ nínú ìran rẹ̀.
Yes, you are the one that will be the chief child.
Mo rò pé nìkan máa rí àmì yẹn ṣe ni.
Amen.
Kí ni ìkórìtà àánú?
What is the junction of mercy?
Ó jẹ́ ìkórìtà àṣẹ àti agbára láti ṣí àti láti tì.
It's the junction of power and authority to shut and to open.
Tẹ́ ẹ bá ṣe mítìrì nílé yín.
They do a certain meeting.
Ohun tó o bá ti sọ ni fáínà.
Whatever you say is final.
Ohun tó o bá ní kò ní rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kò ní rí bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
Whatever you say that it will not be so, it will
Ohun
not
tó o bá
be
sọ
so.
pé ó máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ó máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
Whatever you say it will be so, it shall be so.
Ṣùgbọ́n tí o bá ti dérú ìkórìtà yìí.
You have not used this junction yet.
Tó o bá sọ̀rọ̀ wá ní kò panu mọ́.
If you speak, they will say.
Tó o bá sọ wípé èmi màláǹtì yín.
If you say that I'm your auntie,
Àǹtí òfò.
they will say that what rubbish auntie.
Àǹtí tí ò lówó aníkọ́jà
Auntie that does not have money is poor.
Nígbà tó máa dáwọ́ gan owó ká tó rí gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ó pẹ́.
She does not contribute, even though she contributes to
Ìfún owó rẹ̀ gan ò pé.
even though her money is
Kì í
incomplete.
ṣàwọlá fún ẹ ní ìtókù sí tó fi pé.
We are the one that gave you the remaining to complete. The
Èèyàn tó bá rògbòlò ló ń darí ilé ló ń darí ìlú ló ń darí orílẹ̀-èdè.
one that fulfills your glory, that will be able to control his household.
Kí ni ìkórìtà àánú?
What is called the junction of mercy?
Ó ní ìkórìtà ipò tí a kò lè ṣí nídìí.
It is what we call the immovable authority.
Ó ní èmi yóò kàn ẹ́ bí ìṣó.
That I will fasten you as a pair.
Yóò jẹ́ ìkórìtà tó kẹ́ pé wọn ò ní lè ṣí ẹ nídìí.
It will be a junction that whereby they won't be able to move you.
Ní area ìlú Èkìtì,
In the area of state,
wọ́n ṣígun tí ọba kan wọ́n lé kúrò ní ìlú.
they waged war against the king and dethroned him.
Ó wá lọ bá wòlíì Ọlọ́run kan.
Met a certain man of
Wòlíì
God.
Ọlọ́run sọ pé ó tí ì lágbára ni.
The prophet of God told him that he lacks power.
Pé gun orí òkè báyìí báyìí lọ́nà máa bèrè fún agbára.
Go to a certain mountain and begin to ask for power.
Lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí agbára dé,
After that, the power of God,
wọ́n dá padà sórí ipò yẹn.
they re-enthroned him.
Wọ́n dá padà sórí ipò yẹn.
They
Ó dẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀
reinstated him.
títí di bá ṣe ń sọ yìí.
And he's still there
nítorí kó dé ìkòríta àánú, ìkòríta ipò tí a kò lè ṣí nídìí.
Because he has reached the junction of mercy, the junction of immovable power of authority.
Kí ni ìkòríta àánú?
What is called the junction of mercy?
Ó jẹ́ ìkòríta jíjẹ ìtẹ́ ògo ilé bàbá, jíjẹ ìtẹ́ ògo ilé bàbá rẹ.
It is what we call the throne of your father's house glory.
Ìwọ ló máa jẹ́ ìtẹ́ ògo ilé bàbá rẹ.
Be the glory of the throne.
Sọ fẹ́ nìkan pé èmi ni ìtẹ́ ògo ilé bàbá rẹ.
I'm the throne of glory of my father's house.
Ẹni yóò ti ẹ̀gbọ́n tó ń wí dáadáa.
I'm the throne of glory of my
Ṣé
father's
bá
house.
ti ẹ ṣe kábíyèsí nílé yìí? Nílùú yìí. Ṣé bó ṣe máa sọ̀rọ̀ lélẹ̀? O ò ní ní kábíyèsí tí ò bá ti ní ìgboyà. Wọ́n á gba èrò kẹrẹ̀, wọ́n á ṣe ọmọ ní kí n mú. Wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé kò ní ìgboyà. A ní kó sọ pé èmi nìkan. Nítorí kò ní ìgboyà. Tó o bá káwọ́ ti dọba báyìí, gbà kó o ti dọba. Bóyá báwo ló ṣe máa sọ̀rọ̀ yóò yá o. Bóyá ní ìyá òkú ilé ìbàdà. Yorùbá sọ pé àṣẹ lọ́ba máa pa ọba kì í dábàá.
The Yoruba dey says that a king commands authority, does not suggest.
Ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí pé ó jẹ́ ìtẹ́ ògo ilé bàbá rẹ̀.
It shall be the throne of glory in your father's house.
Torí gbàgbọ́ ọgbọ́n ọkùnrin lọ ìkòríta àánú àwọn tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ̀rẹ̀ nígbà tó bá débẹ̀.
Whenever we are praying the prayer point that Lord take me to the junction of mercy, these are the things that will begin to happen.
Ìkẹsàn-án, ìkẹwàá,
Number 10.
gbígbé gbogbo ògo ilé bàbá rẹ̀ lé ọ lórí.
And doing all the glories of your father's house.
Táwọn ọmọ verse 24 yẹn 23 to 24. Ó ní èmi ló sì kàn án bí ìṣó ní ibi tí ó le.
Now fasting you as a strong peg.
Òun ó sì jẹ́ fún ìtẹ́ ògo fún ilé bàbá rẹ̀.
And I shall be the throne of glory in my father's house.
Gbogbo ògo ilé bàbá rẹ̀ ni wọ́n sì fi kọ́ ọ ní ọrùn.
All the glories of your father's house, my father's house shall be on me.
Àti ọmọ àti èso.
And the children and the glory.
Gbogbo ohun èlò ìfẹ́ títí dé àgọ́ ọtí.
All the instrument of love is delivered to the preachers.
Bíbélì sọ pé
The Bible says
gbogbo ògo ilé bàbá rẹ̀.
that all the glories of your father's
Ó máa
house,
fi kọ́ ọ ní ọrùn.
use it to hang your name.
Nígbà tó o bá dé ìkòríta
When
àánú.
you reach mercy junction,
Ẹ jẹ́ ká wo nìkan nínú Bíbélì.
let us look at a certain passage of the Bible.
Ìwé 1 Samuel chapter 9.
Book of 1 Samuel chapter 9.
Káwọn ẹnìkan tó débi ìtẹ́ ògo tó dé ìkòríta àánú yìí.
Let us look at the life of a person that reached the mercy
Lóòótọ́
junction.
kò gbàwé kò gbàdúrà kò ṣe ṣòro.
Today he didn't fast, he didn't pray, he didn't do vigil.
Ṣùgbọ́n àánú gbé débi ìkòríta àánú.
But mercy took him to the junction of mercy.
Tìyẹ́ lè nu ẹni àwẹ̀, ó lè nu ẹni ìṣòro, ó lè nu ẹni àdúrà.
Just might take fasting, prayer, vigil,
Ohunkóhun tó wù kó nú ẹ tiẹ̀ ní pé kó ti débi ìkòríta àánú yẹn.
whatever price you pay.
1 Samuel chapter 9 from verse 1. Ìjẹ́ ọkùnrin kan ará Benjamin sì wà. A máa porúkọ rẹ̀ ní Kísì, ọmọ Ébẹ́lì, ọmọ Sísórì, ọmọ Békórátì, ọmọ Ísíà, ará Benjamin ọkùnrin alágbára.
And there was a man of Benjamin whose name was Kish, the son of Eliel, the son of Zerah, the son of Bechorat, the son of Aphia, a Benjamite, a mighty man of power.
Ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn tó wá láti inú ìran yẹn, wọn ò rí ògo yẹn lò, ṣùgbọ́n ẹnìkan wà tí wọ́n ń gbé ògo yẹn dúró dè.
Look at the generation of this certain man we just read in the Bible. All of them didn't have this virtue and power, but he carried all these powers.
Òun sì ní ọmọkùnrin kan ẹni tí a pè ní Sọ́ọ̀lù, ọ̀dọ́mọkùnrin tí a yàn tí ó ṣe arẹwà, kò sì sí ẹni tí ó dára jù lọ nínú gbogbo àwọn ọmọ Ísírẹ́lì láti èjìká rẹ̀ lọ sí òkè, ó ga ju gbogbo àwọn ènìyàn náà lọ.
And he had a son whose name was Saul, a choice young man and goodly. And there was not among the children of Israel a goodlier person than he. From his shoulders and upward he was higher than any of the people.
Ẹ gbọ́ mi dáadáa.
Get me very well.
Alágbára ní bí ológo.
He's a mighty personality that gives birth to
Torí
a
pé bàbá rẹ̀
person.
jẹ́ alágbára.
Because his father was a mighty man of
Ó jẹ́ kí
valor.
ògo ti ara rẹ̀ jáde.
Made a glorious person.
Báwo bá ti lágbára ògo ò lè fọ́hùn lára rẹ̀.
Your power, glory cannot announce itself from your Lord.
Kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́ sí Kíṣì bàbá Sọ́ọ̀lù sínú. Kíṣì sì wí fún Sọ́ọ̀lù ọmọ rẹ̀ pé jọ̀wọ́ mú ọ̀kan nínú àwọn ìránṣẹ́kùnrin pẹ̀lú rẹ̀ kí o sì dìde lọ wá kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́ wọn nì. Òun ti kọjá sí ìhà òkè Éfráímù, ó sì kọjá ní ìhà ilẹ̀ Sálísà, ṣùgbọ́n kò rí wọn. Wọ́n sì kọjá ní ilẹ̀ Sélémù, wọn kò sí níbẹ̀. Wọ́n sì kọjá ní ilẹ̀ Bẹ́ńjámínì, wọn kò sì rí wọn. Nígbà tí wọ́n sì dé ilẹ̀ Súfù, Sọ́ọ̀lù sì wí fún ìránṣẹ́kùnrin rẹ̀ ẹni tí ó ti wà lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ pé wá jẹ́ kí á yí padà kí bàbá mi kí ó má bàa fi àájò àwọn kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́ sílẹ̀ kí ó sì máa kọminú nítorí wa.
Now the donkeys of Jesus' father were caught, and he said to his son Saul, please take one of the servants with you and rise and go and look for the donkeys. So he passed through the mountains of Ephraim and through the land of Shalisha. When they did not find them, then they passed through the land of Shalim, and they were not there. They passed through the land of the Benjamin, but they did not find them. But when they had come to the land of Suf, Saul said to his servant who was with him, come, let us return, lest my father cease caring about the donkeys and become worried about us. They met themselves in the junction of confusion. They met themselves at the junction of I don't understand anymore. They met themselves at the junction of what they lost and they started toiling about. The junction of problem without solution. Because they have not yet reached the junction of mercy.
Kíyèsí ẹni Ọlọ́run kan wà ní ìlú yìí ó sì ṣe ọkùnrin ọlọ́lá gbogbo èyí tí ó bá sì sọ gbogbo èyí tí ó bá gbogbo èyí tó bá sì hàn ó sì ní pé kíyèsí ènìyàn Ọlọ́run kan wà ní ìlú yìí ó sì ṣe ọkùnrin ọlọ́lá gbogbo èyí tí ó bá wí á sì ṣẹ wá kí á lọ sí ibẹ̀ bóyá yóò sì fi ọ̀nà tí a ó gbà wá.
And he said to him, look now, there is in this city a man of God, and he is an honorable man. All that he says surely comes to pass. So let us go there. Perhaps he can show the way that we should go.
Sọ́ọ̀lù sì ló fún ìránṣẹ́ rẹ̀ pé bí àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ lọ kí ni àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ lọ fún ọkùnrin náà nítorí bí àkàrà tán ní àpò wa kò sì sí ọrẹ tí a ó mú tọrọ ẹni Ọlọ́run náà kí ni àwa ní.
Then Saul said to his servant, but look, if we go, what shall we bring the man? For the bread in our vessels, and there is no present to bring to the man of God. What do we have?
Ìránṣẹ́ náà sì dá Sọ́ọ̀lù lóhùn sí wípé mo ní ìdámẹ́rin ṣékélì fàdákà lọ́wọ́ èyí ni èmi ó fún ẹni Ọlọ́run náà kí ó lè fi ọ̀nà hàn wá.
And the servant answered Saul again and said, look, I have here sat add 1/4 of a shekel of silver. I will give that to the man of God to tell us our way. So that he can show us the way of mercy, because we are in the junction of confusion. That means for you to go to the junction of mercy in life, it is in the hand of your prophet. Because the word of God tells us that God will not do something without telling his prophet first. What the prophet of God says you do, that is one of the ways that you will pass through junction.
Nígbà tí ọkùnrin kan bá lọ ó béèrè lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run báyìí ni a máa wí wá ẹ jẹ́ kí a lọ sọ́dọ̀ àríyàn náà nítorí ẹni tí a ń pè ní wòlíì nísinsìnyí òun ni a máa ń pè ní àríyàn nígbà àtijọ́ rí.
Formerly in Israel, when a man went to inquire of God, he spoke to us, come, let us go to the seer. For he who is now called a prophet was formerly called a seer.
Nígbà náà ni Sọ́ọ̀lù wí fún ìránṣẹ́ rẹ̀ pé ìwọ wí rere wá jẹ́ kí a lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n sì lọ sí ìlú náà níbi tí ẹni Ọlọ́run náà gbé wá.
Then Saul said to his servant, well said, come, let us go. So they went to the city where the man of God was.
Bí wọ́n sì ti ń lọ sí òkè ibẹ̀ náà wọ́n rí àwọn wúńdíá tí ó lọ fa omi wọ́n sì bi wọ́n léèrè wípé ayé náà ń bẹ níhìn bí.
As they went up to the hill to the city, they met some young women going out to draw water and said to them, is the seer here?
Wọ́n sì dá wọn lóhùn wọ́n sì wí pé ó ń bẹ lónìí ní ó dé ìlú nítorí tí ẹ bá ń bẹ fún àwọn ènìyàn lónìí ní ibi gíga.
And they answered them and said, yes, there he is just ahead of you. Hurry now, for today he came to this city, because there is a sacrifice of the people today on the high place.
Bí ẹ̀yin ó ti ṣe lọ sí ìlú náà ẹ̀yin ó sì rí kí ẹ sì tọ̀ ọ́ lọ ní ibi gíga láti jẹun nítorí pé àwọn ènìyàn kì yóò jẹun títí yóò fi dé nítorí òun ni yóò súre sí ẹbọ náà lẹ́yìn èyí ni àwọn tí a pè yóò sì jẹun ẹ gòkè lọ nísinsìnyí lákòókò yìí ẹ̀yin ó sì rí i.
As soon as you come into the city, you will surely find him before he goes up to the high place to eat. For the people will not eat until he comes, because he must bless the sacrifice. After God, those who are invited will eat. Now Jephthah, go up for about this time you will find him.
Wọ́n gòkè lọ sí ìlú náà bí wọ́n sì ti ń wọ ìlú náà kíyèsí Sọ́ọ̀lù ń bọ̀ wá pàdé wọn láti gòkè lọ sí ibi gíga náà.
So they went up to the city. As they were coming into the city, there was Samuel coming out toward them on his way up to the high place.
Olúwa sì wí létí Sámúẹ́lì ní ọjọ́ kan kí Sọ́ọ̀lù kí ó tó dé wípé.
Now the Lord had told Samuel in his ear the day before Saul came, saying,
ní ìwòye ọ̀la èmi yóò rán ọkùnrin kan láti ilẹ̀ Bẹ́ńjámínì wá sí ọ wọn ó sì dá òróró sórí rẹ̀ kí òun lè jẹ olórí ogun Ísírẹ́lì àwọn ènìyàn mi yóò sì gba àwọn ènìyàn mi là lọ́wọ́ àwọn Fílístínì nítorí èmi ti bojú wo àwọn ènìyàn mi nítorí pé ẹkún wọn dé ọ̀dọ̀ mi.
Tomorrow about this time I will send you a man from the land of Benjamin, and shall anoint him commander over my people Israel, that he may save my people from the hand of the Philistines. For I have looked upon my people because their cry has come to me.
Ẹ wo wàhálà tí Sọ́ọ̀lù àtọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ rẹ̀ ṣe.
Look at the stress, toil and labour that Saul and his servants.
Nítorí pé wọn ò tí ì bá wòlíì tí ó mú wọn dé ìkòríta àánú pàdé láyé.
You have not yet met the prophet that will take them to the junction of mercy in
ayé
their
ìjú kó o ṣe ń wò ó lọ.
Because this life is bigger than what you think of.
Ṣùgbọ́n àṣírí rẹ̀ wà lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run àti wòlíì rẹ̀.
The secret and the mystery thereof is in the hands of God and his prophet.
Ibi tí wọ́n pè ní ilẹ̀ yóò lè má jẹ́ ilẹ̀ ó lè jẹ́ kòtò.
Where you call the earth or the ground might not be the ground but a pit.
Ibi tó pè lórí bẹ́ẹ̀ni ó lè má jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ni ó lè di orí àkìtàn.
The bed you call the bed might not be a bed in the realm of the spirit but is a donkey.
Mo ti sọ̀kọ́ fún wa rí ní ọ̀pọ̀ ọdún.
After one the story years back.
Ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run wa ó lọ́ mi pé ká lọ gbàdúrà fún sísá kan.
One of the certain man of God sent us to go and pray for a certain sister.
Sísá yẹn wọ́n jẹ́ nọ́ọ̀sì.
That sister was a nurse.
So ó gba yàrá kékeré.
She collected the small.
Ó wọ́n pé òun máa ń rí àtàkì nínú yàrá yẹn gan.
Complained that she used to receive
Wọ́n máa
attack.
rìn mọ́lẹ̀.
They used to give her
Gbogbo
sleep
àgbà
paralysis.
kò tí ì tó ṣiṣẹ́.
All prayers that was given to her, none of them worked.
Mo wà ní secondary school báyìí.
I was in secondary school that time. Maybe I was in JS3.
Lọ́ba ní kí èmi àti evangelist ká lọ.
Because that me and one certain evangelist to go.
Pé ká lọ gbàdúrà ká lọ
So
ṣiṣẹ́
I pray and do night preaching that day.
Nígbà tá a dé bẹ̀.
When we got
Ẹ̀dẹ̀ tí
there,
mo bí lé àwọn sìsá ṣe máa ń rí.
and you know how
Àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀dì gbòǹgbò.
small bed,
Ṣé àkírísìtà kan.
3-seater
Wọ́n
chair,
lè gbá wọn pọ́ọ̀tù gbòǹgbò
and small kitchen utensils are bought.
Nígbà kí ṣòro tó bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Before the video started,
Mo jókòó sí etí bẹ́ẹ̀dì.
I was sitting beside a
Mo wá
chair,
sọ fún sísá yẹn.
and I told the sister,
Ẹjọ́ o,
please, I will sleep a little bit before we start. She said, no problem.
Èmi ò dẹ́ fi taratara sùn bá dé lórí ilé.
I don't sleep that much whenever I get
Mo
to
kàn
house.
gbé orí sórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì rẹ̀ báyìí.
I just placed my
Mo ti ń
head
gbàdúrà.
and I was praying.
Mo wọ náà rẹ̀ lọ.
I entered into the realm of revelation.
Mo rí pé mo bára mi lórí àkìtàn.
I saw myself on a donkey instead
Mo
of
kí mo
chair.
ṣe lórí àkìtàn.
I am questioning myself, what?
Mo tajú padà. Olúwa ló sórí orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì rẹ̀.
The Lord told me that look at
Láàpẹ̀
that,
inú ilé pẹ̀ wọ̀lẹ̀.
especially that
Orí àkìtàn àwọn àjẹ́ ni.
it's the donkey of witches. You
Mo bá
are
tún
in.
bẹ̀rẹ̀ àdúrà.
I started praying again.
Mo bá tún wọnú rẹ̀ lọ.
I entered into
Mo bára mi ní ìsọ̀ àwọn alápàtà.
I met myself
Ẹlẹ́rọ ẹlẹ́rọ.
of watchers.
Kí ni mo ṣe ń sọ ẹlẹ́rọ?
I questioned myself again that what am I
Àtúndà mi
doing?
padà.
I was
Olúwa ní
reminded
pé sórí ibi tó gbà yẹn.
the
Ìsọ̀ àwọn
Lord
alápàtà àwọn àjẹ́ ni.
that when you receive that
Mi ò wá
house,
sùn.
the watchers of
Orí mi tó bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ rò mí kí n má lọ sí bára mi ń wò mí.
I don't sleep again so that I will not meet myself in another horrible place.
Àwa bẹ̀rẹ̀ àdúrà.
We started praying.
Ogun yẹn ṣẹ́ lóògùn ọjọ́ yẹn.
That battle was destroyed
Wọ́n ní
that
kó
night.
béèrè. Ẹni tó kọ́kọ́ gba ní èkó béèrè lọ́wọ́ lánàá.
The Lord told me to ask that. I asked her that the person that received that house,
Kò sáwọn tó gba bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá gbé wọn jáde nínú àárẹ̀ tó le.
and she received the secret that nobody accepts that room. Is either they get into a strong sickness or they die.
Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí Ọlọ́run mú àwọn agbọ̀dọ̀ ogun yẹn ṣẹ́.
But when God took us into that room, that battle was destroyed.
Mo pa á láṣẹ.
I command
Ibi tó ń gbé
where you are living
tó ti di ẹ̀wọ̀n fún ẹ.
that has become a prison yard,
Tó ti di ìdè fún ọ.
that has become bondage,
Tó ti di ọ̀nà mọ́ ẹ.
that has blocked way.
Ṣàmì méje iná kó gbọ́dọ̀ lọ́jọ́ sílẹ̀. Fún ọ láti dé ìkòríta àánú rẹ.
To go to the junction of mercy.
Ohun méjì péré ló máa ṣe.
Only two things you are going to do.
Àkọ́kọ́,
Number
Wọ́n Ọlọ́run àwọn wòlíì rí.
Find the God of the prophet and
ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí pé o túbọ̀ fi ọkùnrin rẹ ọkọ̀ rẹ fún Ọlọ́run ẹ̀mí àwọn wòlíì.
that means you must diligently offer your soul, your heart, your spirit to the God of the prophet.
Ọlọ́run tó dá ayé àti ọ̀run.
God, the creator of the heavens and of the earth.
Ọlọ́run ọmọ rẹ̀ wá láti wá kú fún èmi àti ẹ̀yin.
God has sent forth His Son, His one and only begotten Son to come and
Ọlọ́run
die
sọ
for
ara
us.
rẹ̀ bí ènìyàn.
God that incarnated Himself in the form of flesh.
Dàbí ní ènìyàn.
The word incarnate made flesh.
Tó kú ní ènìyàn.
That died as man.
Tó dẹ̀ jí bí Ọlọ́run.
And rose.
Tó gòkè ní ọ̀run.
And ascended.
Tó ta ẹ̀jẹ̀ rẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ní
That
Kábàárì.
shed His holy and sacred blood
O
on the
gbọ́dọ̀
cross.
wá Ọlọ́run yẹn rí.
You must seek that God.
Kì í ṣe pé ìṣòro ló máa jẹ́ kó gbé ẹ wá síwájú Ọlọ́run.
It's not because of problem that you will now go
Ọlọ́run máa
and
ti
seek
sọ́kù
God.
problem tẹ̀ wá sá lọ.
It's not because that if God solved my problem, I will now run
Wàá
away.
dúró tí Ọlọ́run yẹn pé ogun òtọ́ láyé o.
You will stand by that God because problems don't finish, battles don't
Ẹnì kan sáré wá bá mi.
Somebody came to quickly
Like
meet me
where?
recently.
Ó ní òun sùn síbi kan.
The person said that he or she slept somewhere.
Ó ní nígbà tó wá jí lóru tó ń fẹ́ lọ tọ̀.
So that when that person wants to
Òun kò rí ẹ̀mí kan.
he saw a
Wọ́n
giant
ń wò ó ń wò ó ń
looking
wò.
at
Ó ní lójijì.
So
Tó
somebody,
ń tó ní Jésù lórí wa.
why that person was
Ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ti sáré lọ́dọ̀ ó ti wọnú ara o.
that person that spirit has quickly possessed him.
Ó ní sàbí òṣè ń ba ní sọ̀rọ̀ ó ní ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ṣì wà nínú ara ọ̀ma yìí.
So that as I'm talking to you, man of God, that spirit is still in
Ó ní
me.
ó lè káàkiri ó nígbà tó máa fẹ́ jáde ló ṣòkòtò.
So that sometimes that spirit wants to
Ó ní torí ẹ̀ ló ń
come
fẹ́ ká
out.
ṣòkòtò ń sókè sí òbó yá rí mi jáde.
That's why he rolled his trousers so that you can pass out.
Ó ní ká ṣòkòtò ẹ̀lẹ̀ kò ní jáde.
So that you roll down your
Ó
trousers.
ti rí ibi tó máa gbé.
Has found a dwelling aboard.
Mo ní orúkọ ká ṣòkòtò ẹ̀ sókè kò ní jáde kó bẹ̀.
Just roll your trousers, it won't come out.
Tí o fẹ́ kó jáde,
You want it to come out.
mo ní wàá lọ wàá padà wàá kó lọ́rùú tó bá ti ṣe tán láti fàyè ẹ̀ fún Jésù.
So that you go and come back. Think about it if you are ready to give your life to
Ó ní
Jesus.
kò ní pé kí ní ẹ̀gbọ́n ti lẹ́yìn àwọn wéèrè.
Because that she said that wants to run her mad.
Ó wá lọ ọgbà tó padà ó lòun ti ṣe tán wàá fàyè ẹ̀ fún Jésù.
When she went home and talked about it, she said that
Mo ní ìdí ẹ̀ fún Christ.
I led her to
Mo
Christ.
ní ibi tí iṣẹ́ wá wà lélẹ̀.
And this is where work has been done.
Ó máa gba àwọn ẹbí ní ọjọ́ mẹ́fà.
You are going to do 3 days dry fasting.
Lórí pé gbogbo nígbà bẹ́ẹ̀ ìrọ̀wẹ́ ò lówó ẹ̀.
Because all what we are asking of you, you don't have it.
Last solution lélẹ̀
It
ni
is the last solution.
orí bí ọjọ́ mẹ́ta.
3 days dry
Ó
fasting.
ní jẹ́ ò ní mu
You
o.
are not going to eat or drink.
Wàá dẹ̀ máa rí mi lẹ́fídìí màmá fún ẹ láwọn àdúrà.
And you are going to be seeing me every day because I'm going to be giving you prayer points.
Ní ìníjẹ kankan,
Requested again
olóòrò ní jẹun.
that you are not going to eat.
Mo ní láti
So
dọ́kọ̀ tí ń jẹun.
that from the day you
Mo ní
started,
ìjọ oyó.
and to be fed up.
Ó ní òwò lóòótọ́ o.
So that fully
Ẹ̀mí
shall
yẹn ló ń gbọ́ òun ló ń jẹ oúnjẹ
you are
yẹn.
feeding that spirit, don't know.
Ẹ̀mí kú dẹ̀ lọ pé sí ẹ.
And that spirit of death that has been
Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti
projected,
fi ẹ ṣoṣó lẹ́nu yẹn.
they want to.
Ẹni tó gbé kìíní ìṣẹ́ lára òun kan máa lówó ibi tó wà.
That person that projected that spirit into your life, that person
Mo
will
ní
have
báwo
money.
kíyèsí pé ẹ̀mí yẹn máa ń tiẹ̀ pé kò lọ pa ẹ̀ kà mí.
Don't
Àwọn
you know
oníbẹ̀rẹ̀.
that that spirit is to push you to kill
Ó ní
yourself?
kò sí bó ṣe máa jẹun òun.
Yes, that no matter how she eats,
Kèmí tó olóòlù ṣòkòtò fún pé ní máa jáde lábẹ́ ṣòkòtò yẹn. Òun ló ń jẹun òun lòún gbọ́.
that spirit that you rolled up your
Ìwọ́n
trunk,
náà wàá fi ebi pa fún ọjọ́ mẹ́ta.
you starve that spirit for 3 days.
Tó bá ti wá láàrin tó fẹ́ jẹun,
Whenever it wants
wọ́n
to,
náà wàá kó iná sí lẹ́nu.
you will be feeding it with
Màá wá sí
fire.
ìyẹn nínú.
You will fill it with
Pé
fire.
iná ló wà ní iná ló ń jẹ tó kù báyìí.
Fire that remains as food.
Bó ṣe sá lọ nìyẹn ní orílẹ̀.
She ran away and didn't start today.
Àwọn èèyàn lè pay price.
People cannot pay price.
Wọ́n dẹ̀rọ̀ pé ó yí sí kéèyàn ọlọ́pàá olùmú ayé yìí.
And they thought that it's easy for
Níbi
somebody
tí àwọn abánilòwò wà tí wọ́n tò jọ pé ìwọ kẹwò lè dáná ògbó ti pọ̀ jù fún ẹ.
where their glory rivalries and users of glory.
Ẹ wo wàhálà tí Sọ́ọ̀lù àti àwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ ń ṣe.
That the toil and labor that Saul and
Wọ́n
his
bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí
servants,
lọ láti ìlú dé ìlú láti ìlú dé ìlú.
it started going from city to
Ṣùgbọ́n wòlíì dúró.
but
Tá a bá padà yẹ sísàlẹ̀ sí i. Nígbà tó pàdé wòlíì yẹn ṣe pé ṣèbí kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́ lòún wá.
when he met that prophet, the prophet said that is it not a donkey you are looking for?
Máa wọ̀ ní kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́ àṣẹ ti dá kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́ padà sílé.
Don't worry, authority has gone forth and returned the donkey back.
Olúwa ti bẹ́ẹ̀ mi sọ̀rọ̀ ayé ẹ̀ tiẹ̀.
The Lord has spoken to me about your life.
Wo ìwọ ni gbogbo Ísírẹ́lì dúró de fi kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́ lẹ̀.
You are the one the whole of Israel is waiting for.
Ọmọkùnrin kan
A certain
ó
man
kàwé gan-an.
is very
Ìyàwó
learned
ìyá rẹ̀ dẹ̀ jẹ́ aládùúgbò.
and the mother was a prayer warrior.
Ṣùgbọ́n kò ríṣẹ́.
But Just waking and sleeping. One day the mother came. And I told the mother that when a certain young man was called, he was young, tall and handsome, academic, elite, but his story has been down. Wherever he writes letter, he has connections for them. The person is working with that person. The person is applying people for jobs. The person does not want to apply. See, somebody is a cleaner in a company of Chevron. Even though the person is even though you apply that, you are not a
millionaire. But
and this person that is working with was one of the managers of Chevron company, but he didn't. When he came to my office, I told him that the Lord told me that your glory has been taken away from me and taking it to the wall of your village. There's nothing they want to use that glory for. They just want to suffer you. Can you pray and fast? Can you take this and before he finished that prayer and fasting, that glory, those that didn't call him for work, they started calling him. When the day he would come and visit me, the kind of vehicle he came with, the most of the car, I was and I
nawọ́ rẹ̀ sí mo sọ bí ìwòlí ọlọ́run ní èmi 7-7 tó tún jẹ́ àjọ̀dún àkọ́kọ́ fún àwọn akọrin wa ní orúkọ olúwa àmì méje ní ó yẹ gba ògo tiẹ̀ náà padà. Ó ṣàmìlẹ̀ dáadáa. Jókòó àwọn ògbóló fún onílò ògbóló. Èkejì bó o bá wá ọlọ́run ẹ̀mí àwọn wòlíì lọ má lọ lọ́wọ́ òfò.
You are diligently seeking for the God of the prophet. Don't go seeking him in vain.
Tó o bá wọ bá 7-8 Sọ́ọ̀lù wí fún ìránṣẹ́ rẹ̀ pé bí àwọn ò bá lọ kí ni àwọn ò mú lọ fún ọkùnrin náà nítorí bí àkàrà tán ní àpò wa kò sì sí ọrẹ tí a ó bá mẹ́tọ́ ẹni ọlọ́run náà kí ni àwa ní.
Check the 8th verse, and the servant answered Saul again and said, "Look, I have had 1/4 of a shekel of silver. I will give that to the man of God to tell us our way."
Ìránṣẹ́ náà sì dá Sọ́ọ̀lù lóhùn wípé mo ní ìdá mẹ́rin ṣékélì fàdákà lọ́wọ́ èyí ni èmi ò fún ẹni ọlọ́run kí ó lè fi ọ̀nà wá.
And the servant answered Saul again and said, "Look, I have here at hand 1/4 of a shekel of silver. I will give that to the man of God to tell us our way."
Mo lọ rí òkè kan ní ọ̀nà Sẹ̀lẹ̀.
I went to a certain mountain on the way
to Sẹ̀lẹ̀. Bá a ṣe parí àdúrà.
The day we finish prayer,
wọ́n ní àwọn tó fẹ́ rí wòlíì ọlọ́run àgbà wòlíì yìí.
So that those want to see this elder prophet of God.
Èmi náà wá dúró pé àtijọ́ ti ẹ̀rí tí wòlíì ìdàrú.
Let the prophet see a prophet. Let me also.
Bí mo ṣe rí wọn.
As soon as I saw him,
mo wọ ẹ̀wá.
Say that, give me your hand.
Wọ́n sọ ọ́ lọ́wọ́ sọ.
He said whatever you say.
What you say. Mo ní ẹ̀ṣẹ́ ìsàmúfẹ́ máa lọ.
After that,
bí mo ṣe dí ẹnu ọ̀rọ̀.
As I reached the
Olúwa mú mi mọ́lẹ̀.
The voice of the Lord was go back.
Ó lọ fún ní ọrẹ tiẹ̀.
And give him his own.
Àṣewò ní ìyẹn ń wò mí níbi tó jókòó sí.
The prophet was already looking at his where he sat.
Mo bá fọba rẹ̀.
I came to him.
Mo ṣe wá sọ pé ó yá kúnlẹ̀.
He kneel down. After that he smiled.
Ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá sọ àṣẹ gangan jáde.
He now said the real authority.
Má lọ lọ́wọ́ òfin.
Don't go into empty
hand. Mo lọ rí òkè kan ní Ìbàdàn.
I went to
Àṣàrò ní ọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ti pé wọ́n ti wait till us láì sí.
Ìbàdàn mountain. That man of God is your head.
Bàbá yóò gbọ́ nǹkan kan dáadáa. Wàá pariwo sí wọn létí nígbà tí gbọ́.
Doesn't hear very well.
So bí wọ́n ṣe gbàgbọ́ àtọ̀, mo lè fún wọn. ní ohun tí máa fún ọ tí mò ń lọ Olúwa ló ti padà.
As soon as I
receive prayer, mo tún fún ọ nígbà tó dọjọ́ kejì tí mo fẹ́ máa lọ Olúwa tún fi rẹ̀ hàn ní pé ó fún ní nǹkan tó padà lọ fún tábìlì ayé ìgbà.
The Lord told me that I should go back again after that I've done the first time and given 2 to 3 times.
Ohun tí wọ́n ń wá kiri.
What you are seeking for.
Tó o mọ bí tó sọ̀rọ̀ sí.
I don't know where it has been misplaced.
Ẹ̀mí àwọn wòlíì mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
The spirit of the prophet knows where it is.
Bíbélì sọ wípé níbo ni àáké yẹn pọ̀ sí.
The Bible tells us that where has the axe end.
Wòlíì yẹn dẹ̀ kó igi.
And the prophet
ó dẹ̀ jù sínú omi yẹn.
threw it in that spot.
Àáké yẹn fò jáde.
And the axe said flow.
Lẹ́yìn sọ àwọn tó wà lórí social media sọ pé there is no prophet ilé wọn ló kú.
Those that say that there is no prophet on the social media is the prophet of their household that is dead.
Wòlíì Ọlọ́run kò tọ́ sí wà wọ́n lè máa pọ̀ wọ́n wà kó jẹ́ kan nínú wọn.
The genuine prophet of God are still alive and they still exist and I'm one of them.
Wọ́n sì wà nínú orílẹ̀-èdè.
They are still in this nation.
Tí wọn ò tẹríba tí a ò tẹríba fún Báálì.
That we don't bow for power.
Bóyá a rí àbá àrí.
Whether we see or
bóyá ìyẹn tó ṣe bóyá a rí jẹ àbá àrí jẹ.
Whether we see to eat or not.
A ní títorí ẹ̀ lọ tẹríba fún Báálì láéláé.
Not because of that go and bow to power.
Olúwa òní Ọlọ́run.
The Lord is God.
Olúwa òní Ọlọ́run.
The Lord is God.
Òní ní níwájú Ọlọ́run ẹni tí èmi dúró.
The prophet said that in the name of the
Lord. Ìwé ìjìkọ́ kò máa jà.
Matter the storm.
So tó bá fẹ́ dé ìkórìtà àánú rẹ.
So if you want to go to reach the
ìgbésẹ̀ méjì yẹn ló máa gbé.
Those 2 things.
Wá Ọlọ́run ẹ̀mí àwọn wòlíì rí.
Diligently seek the face of the Lord.
Torí pé ibi tó ń lọ ò mọ bẹ̀.
Because when you are proceeding.
Ibi tó dé tó rẹ̀ kó ti dé nìkan yẹn ò mọ ibi tó dé gan.
Because when the junction you are, I don't know.
Jẹ́ kí Ọlọ́run tó rí ayé àti ọ̀rẹ́ jẹ́ kó bẹ́ẹ̀ dá sí.
Let Elroy, the God of heaven and earth, who sees all things.
Wàá wá bára wípé agbára wa máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí yí ọwọ́ padà fún ọ.
Then you will begin to see that the power will begin to change hearts.
Olúwa fẹ́ ká gba àdúrà gan-an.
The Lord wants us to pray a lot.
Nítorí pé ó fẹ́ yà àwọn kan lẹ́nu gan-an nínú oṣù yìí.
Because we want to give an extreme surprise to
àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ kó ti pẹ́ tó ti tẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ á máa tẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ lọ́wọ́ ìrọ̀rùn lóṣù yìí.
Something that has belonged, that have reached your hand for a long time, will begin to.
Mo fẹ́ kó múra dáadáa.
I want you to prepare yourself.
Nítorí pé áńgẹ́lì tó wọlé ṣìkejì yìí.
Because this second angel,
ó ti na ìyẹ́ rẹ̀ sókè.
has spread his wings upward.
Kí ni àmì yẹn?
What is that sign?
Ó ti fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́.
He wants to walk.
Dìde lórí ẹsẹ̀.
Rise on your feet.
Ṣé ìdáná ti gbàdúrà dé stéèjì kan?
You have prayed to a certain.
Múra dáadáa o.
Pray very well.
Àwọn akọrin kan tún múra.
The choristers
À ń gbọ́ orin.
will
A ti
listen.
padà sínú àdúrà.
Will sit into
Àwa ti gbàdé
prayer.
stéèjì kan. A tún jókòó. Àwọn akọrin á tún kọrin. A tún kọ inú àdúrà lọ. Múra dáadáa.
Prayer.
Ẹ kọrin tí mo gbọ́ yìí. Ọdún tó rọrùn sí mi. Ọdún tó rọrùn sí mi. Ìlú ìbálẹ̀ tó lè lẹ́nu mìíràn o. Ọdún tó rọrùn sí mi. Báyọ̀ lóhùn òkè o. Sọ pé mo dúpẹ́ mo wà nínú wọn. Mo dúpẹ́ mo wà nínú wọn. Àwọn tọ́lọ́run ti yàn láti rí oṣù tuntun.